Hey, welcome. This is the second video about the page animation inside Blender to use inside just any video editor, or just to make it fully in Blender, animate a whole book. Last time I showed you how to make the page itself, and this time in first part of this video I'll show you how to make many pages in Blender, animate them. It's pretty easy. If you have a bit of 3D knowledge, it's simple. Or in the second part I will show you how to make the simple blank page, just render it, very simple, anyone can do it, and use it in any kind of editor, in any montage software. So let's go and have fun. Here is the page made in Blender in the previous video. As you can see, it's a one-side thing, so the UV is the same on both sides, and I'll show you the keys. So yes, as I said, it's a one side, so if you want a different image you will have to extrude it. I'll show you how. Of course, after this I will show you the other solution to make the simplest page as possible, and put it in your in any 2D software. But first let's do everything in Blender. So I need my page to be very thin. I mean, it's paper. And I don't want to care about the borders. Just make something very flat, so we have two main faces to put different images. You see, have I'll extract every faces. Don't worry about the borders. Just extract, unwrap everything. Just unwrap it. Now you can just grab it and move it. Of course, I'll show you something first. Texture, you see. I'll grab this, and you will see the small kind of problem. We don't really care, but you see the borders, they are too thin. You can see them, but they're here. So just grab it with the C selector, and don't care. So you can place it wherever you want in your image. Of course, later I will show you how to make two different materials to use different images if you want. But here we just place it this way. You can use a single image and do it as I'm doing here. It will be a little lighter. I mean, one image with good resolution is still a bit better than heavy one, and as you can see, it's enough. I mean, depends if you're really zooming in, but if you're not, it's okay. So as you can see, I just rotated it, of course, so it's in the right way. Nothing incredible. I mean, if you chose to do everything in Blender, I suppose you have some kind of background in 3D, a little bit. So now I'm copying it. I'll clone it. Clone the page and everything that makes this page and controls it. So I can make as much pages as I want. Right click, up. I will use the dope sheet to sorry, dope sheet to offset it in the timeline. Dope sheet. Just close these things. You see the new ones are called 001. If you create some others, it will be 002, 003, etc. So just grab them and grab their keyframes. You know, the points. Each one is a keyframe, transformation of any kind. So just shift right click them, and the last one. And then you can press J and you can see, up, move it in time. Nothing very complicated, as you can see. You can make any number of pages this way. Very, very simple way. I want TV, I want quick render, please. Sorry. So, now, let's see how to change this material so we can use two different images if you need to. Let's create here a new material. It will clone the one that was selected previously. I'll call it page 2. And here I will simply choose something else. I'm using the same image because I don't want to look for another one, but of course you understood, you just have to select a new image, okay? And this new material can have its own properties. The best thing to do is to have one image you cut in two for every page. I mean for front and back of your page. It's enough if your image has a good definition. In 2K per 2K or 4K per 4K if you need really good details. By the way, here is the regular solution. I mean the blank page you will use for your 2D editing, video editing software. It's the most easy way. So this is the white page, basic white page. I will just show what I need. I will move the camera up, sorry. Just adjust it to be able to see my page good way. Remember to I'll show you after how to hide what you don't want. But first you need to adjust it. So here I made a mistake because my page will of course move. Okay, yeah, should be fine around here. Yeah, now it's fine. Woohoo! I'm crazy, yes. So, just uncheck what you don't want, you know, the mini cameras, uncheck them. you just want the light source, of course, the lamp, and you want your page, nothing else. You need to remove the background if you had one, and then you need to add the transparency, you know, it's in film, transparent. You really need to check this, because we want to create some motion PNG video with transparent. Need to create a series of masks. Let's call it out and up. Accept. Sorry. Now select the PNG, as I said. RGBA, very important. And then, or you can compress it. I mean, here it's just a white blank page. It's how you want. I'll put 30, I think. Anyway, the sampling is, well, yeah, should be fine. Could even lower it. The lights, I created this. It's more than enough. Way more. This is just a plugin I'm using. Add-on that helps optimize for my NVIDIA, but something you can find in the preferences. Doesn't matter here. So let's animate it. And it will create all my PNGs. Woohoo! No, they're leaving. Sorry. You're alive. Oh, you won't really see anything here, but you just you can put 3. I mean 2 or 3. You can skip frames, so it will accelerate, of course, your animation. I mean, it's 30 frames per second, so if you remove some frames, it makes things quicker. Up. Now I will just render the book. Up. The book itself to put behind in my videos, and I will be able to use all this all the time in all my videos if I want. It will be a bit less realistic, of course, than something we make every time inside Blender, but it's very useful and convenient. Of course, we'll click image save. So now we will import it in Kdenlive, import image sequence. Okay. Well, just watch. As you can see, I put it the background in video 1. Now I put my content here, and on top of it the animation I just imported. so every time it unveils what's under it. See, hop, na 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 na, up, hop. Of course, here you can see the book. The book is a bit too dark. Yes, it was a mistake. I put some roughness in its material in Blender. Of course, you don't need to put some. Just misclick. That's it. We can easily fix it here by adding some contrast in video one. We will do it. Yup. Color. Contrast. My friend. Okay, should be fine now. Oh, of course, this is white. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Worst example ever. Now it should be more interesting. Here. You can show and hide pretty much anything you want. Just make things disappear and reappear. I mean, oops, sorry, little mistake. Not the image I wanted. I want Suzanne, the golden Suzanne. I modeled. I have rendered some days ago. Sorry. Up. Oh, beloved Suzanne. You see, I have to use a composite or transform or something to shrink it. I mean, first I have to resize it, then I will crop it. You will see. I need to edge crop. To use the edge crop, you know, to remove what I don't want, so at left and right. I'll up. Oops. Okay. Now I'll adjust it with this, and you see now. It's not perfectly adjusted. I have to, yeah, adapt this. But you see the idea. Nothing very complicated. You can show pretty much anything this way. The only trouble is that it has to disappear while you're moving the page, while it's animated. It's the difference from the full Blender solution. If you don't care, it's up to you. I hope it helped you. If you liked it, please thumb up. If you want other videos, subscribe. You have the bell too, to be warned. And of course, if you like it, you can share it on other on social networks, or put it in your playlists if you want. Just make sure people know this is here, and maybe it will help them. So see you. Ciao.